Welcome back. We are in the Colville National Forest and we are at the most amazing campsite. So since we moved to Washington, we've had a horrible time finding good camp spots. Everything is in a campground and we're just not campground people. We like some space when we're camping. So I've been looking online because my birthday's coming up this week, and last year we camped on my birthday weekend, so I thought it would be fun to do it again. And I found some dispersed camping. So check out this place we found. It's so cool. So there's where we came in off the road.
I mean, I guess we could try to eat them because it's not a lot of meat. Meat 50. Yeah.
We found one other spot that was really awesome too, but this one's a lot more private. And this one, Madeline likes because somebody built like a little bushcraft shelter here.
Bushcraft bathroom.
Junior thinks they used it as the bathroom because there's a bucket in here, but the bucket has a hole in the bottom, so.
Yeah, so they can sit on it.
Oh, sick. So, is she in there?
Liberty? No.
Oh. See,
I found an orange rock.
there's just a little.
Look, Mom. Found an orange rock.
Yeah. The kids have been scoping out the fish. And also one of the best parts about this is look, the water's right here and there's tons of water access. And then there's little tree bridges and all that for me to explore, because that's my favorite thing to do when I'm camping, is to go for walks.
Oh, there's one fish.
So Madeline had seen some little fish already over here. Nothing big enough to eat. We were hoping to get some good fishing in this weekend, but I really hate to pass up this site. I think it will get taken. Liberty! Is this a Liberty approved site? She's already finding sticks. One thing that's different about this trip is, you might notice, no camp trailer. We are going to try our hand at tent camping again. We haven't been tent camping since the kids were little, and they weren't super excited. I thought they would be a lot more excited. I think they like the comfort of the trailer, but we're gonna try it out.
Oh my goodness.
Madeline just told me I have to come this way. My mind will be blown. Look at these mushrooms.
And then these ones.
As I slip and fall.
Mom, these ones.
Everywhere we go, we look for mushrooms, and we're usually never successful. And obviously these are all soaked and gross, and they're not for eating, but
look, Mom,
it's very cool to just find them.
stuck to the log.
Oh yeah, look.
And then little fairy caps. Oh, more over here. Ow. Mom, look.
Careful, Mama. You're stepping on some.
Look at these.
Mom.
They're hard.
Alcohol infusion.
So I want to set up our tent down here because I think going to sleep with that water noise in the background is going to be amazing. So this is the tent we have. Whoops. This is the tent we have, and then the kids have one just like it. And I mean, we're not heathens. We did bring air mattresses to put in them.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Now, we've never set these tents up before. I've actually never set a tent up before. Junior has. The kids are trying to set their own tent up. We're kind of unofficially racing the kids to put tents up. All right, so these are the stakes. I'm gonna spy and see how the kids are doing. They're still opening their bag. We're winning. We're winning.
You want to line it up in that one?
Throw it over the top.
Well, we gotta find out. Probably gray with gray, white with white, if I had to guess. Yep.
And it hooks into that bottom hole.
Yeah, because I don't feel.
Look at that.
Attached to.
Now we just have to stake it down. Let's go check on the kids. Spy cam.
Sabotage, please.
Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Right here?
Yep. They'll bend, so you got to wiggle it around.
When you stepped on it, it looked a whole lot easier.
Well, you might be on a rock or a tree root.
Oh, I am, actually. Ta-da! She's assembled. Let's go check the kids. Ooh, pretty close.
It looks like, is Dylan doing it all himself?
No.
Well, I know Madeline abandoned them.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it off because I got sap and I was burning.
Okay.
So, do you know how to hold those on?
Team effort.
Okay, come on.
Everybody's ready for some lunch.
Won't fit.
You too, Liberty.
Peter.
All right, we're finally starting to burn. It did not like that cardboard box. Heating up some chili for some walking tacos.
How warm is it, Mad?
Lukewarm.
There you go. So we forgot that we got the tall mattress. It'll be like a loft with the ceiling really close to your face.
Hope you're not claustrophobic. He's too tall.
Yeah. You're copying what I said, but yeah.
Ooh, it's definitely hot over here now.
Dylan, why don't you help me? We'll try to split it to this.
Yum. We're gonna get ready to go do some fishing and exploring. And this is what we have so far. We got our little bathroom set up, kids tent set up. We got both hammocks set up. We have a sleeping child already. We've got our chairs all set up around the fire. Then over here we've got our tent. When we bought this mattress, so I have a mattress in my glamping tent that's just like a low normal one, and we figured this mattress would go up in that tent and then we'd switch out and bring that other mattress camping. Well, this one was already in the house because we hadn't used it yet, and we forgot how tall it was. So once we get our sleeping bags in here, not much room. The kids have already been in there. They said it's a little claustrophobic, so we'll see if it works.
Oh, it's not that scary, sweetie.
No, Liberty just goes right through the middle. All right, here we go across. Made it.
Be careful, you don't want to scare him. I see him going upstream.
Liberty. Madeline's trying to sneak up on
You're getting
fish.
too close. Oh, I just saw a bunch of them scatter.
Puffball mushroom. We're just following this creek, looking for places to fish.
Okay, well, let's go to the next spot. Yeah, probably.
And this is just my favorite kind of place to explore. And there's just mushrooms everywhere. And we love finding mushrooms. Every 5 seconds, Madeline's like, mushroom, mushroom.
There's some old wrinkly mushrooms inside of it.
I haven't seen any chanterelles or...
I haven't seen any ones that I can really... That's cool. What happened there?
I've never seen a tree break like that.
The top was too heavy? Oh, Dad, look how big this
Wow.
one is.
Yep, holy cow.
Got mushrooms. It's wonderful. Bunch of mushrooms are just on the floor chilling.
We want to try to walk back out on the road and get a little different angle. And we found this tree that's fallen, but I'm not entirely sure it's safe.
I'll go after Dad. Make sure it's safe for you.
Thanks, Madeline. Look, Liberty's trying to follow you.
Look at the mushrooms on it. Liberty, move. I'm trying to go. Oh, Mom, look. Wow.
Madeline's turn.
This feels a lot safer than crossing the other log because
Look,
it's
Liberty
bigger.
could just run across it if you wanted.
Liberty's crossing. Nope. Liberty so far has not crossed a log yet. Whoop.
And the line.
We made
You okay?
I got a little bit overconfident and I was rushing off the end of that and it was slippery and I felt my foot go and I landed on a stick. Good thing I got these for like $2 at a yard sale, but they're Columbia and I was so excited about wearing them and I was just bragging to Junior about how great they are, so. So there's 2 trees that fell over opposite directions. Wow. Very cool. Here's another tree that just like splintered apart.
That looks like a better step, but it's got moss on it, so you know that's going to be slippery.
We're thinking about crossing here. Remember, only one of us can fall a day.
Huh?
Only one of us can fall a day, and I already fell. So. Woo! I made it across. I chose not to film it for safety purposes. This thing is so big. For reference, how big it is. It's bigger than Junior's hand. So Liberty and I are out here exploring by ourselves. There was another trail I just had to take because I can't stand it when there's a path and I don't know where it goes. I just have to follow it. And everybody else was done walking, so we just kind of took off on our own. And like the farther I started going, I started noticing that the logs that are crossing the road have been cut. And so, like I'm coming up to one right now, I can show you. See, on that side it's cut, and on this side it's cut. And I knew that somewhere up here in this area, it said there's like tons of miles. They call it like a snow park, so I don't know if it's for cross-country skiing or what it's for, but I think I found like a legit one of these trails and I was really excited. So I'm just following it all over, like picking snake grass for the kids as I go along. And I kind of felt like I'd been gone for a while, so I was like, I should probably turn around. Like, I tend to get lost. So I was just thinking, like I had just stopped to think, maybe I should turn around. And all of a sudden, I don't know if it was me or Liberty, but one of us scared a mountain grouse and it went fluttering and flying through the branches and scared the crap out of both of us. It was so loud because they're pretty big birds and oh my gosh, I just had a heart attack. So I think that means I should probably turn around and go back. So that's what I'm doing. Tree attack on my side. We're standing in the bed of the truck.
Oh, that's pretty, all the way across.
We found a cool lookout. The Junior tried to spin us off the road. If you'll notice those tire marks, how close to the edge they are. Somebody thought it would be funny to fishtail us.
That's like a side by side. My tire marks are over there.
Inches from death, I tell you. Madeline and I were freaking out.
Yeah.
Wow. Alright. We have a little piece of paper to get it going or something. My hands are still kind of numb from our drive. They don't want to work real well.
Paper plates.
I got my little pieces here.
Here you go.
We're going primitive here. We got our paper towel. Yeah, all this wood's pretty wet.
Yeah, we got that wood lit though. You can get under here. So one piece of wood is lit, so we should be good.
We got a kebab station set up here. We have some steak, peppers, onions, mushrooms, smokies, and then we've got some salad to go on the side. So go ahead, Madeline. Kebab up. All right, Madeline's got hers all done. I made some up. I got all steak on one side, all veggies on the other side, and Junior has been just chopping us up a bunch more firewood. We brought my little chainsaw, and it's doing a great job. We really like it, except for it leaks oil at the bottom. That's annoying, but it's a good chainsaw. Got me a bowl of salad to snack on while my kebab is cooking.
Look at my kebab, it's almost done.
Yeah, that looks good.
You.
Caden planned me a little birthday surprise. He lit sparklers and sang me happy birthday. Thank you, Caden. That was awesome. How is it, Dylan?
Cooked to perfection.
I think mine is just about ready here. I'm gonna put some salt on my steak. Maybe on my veggies too. Ooh, you got some too, hun?
Oh,
Steak and
good, Mom.
Steak and
Steak and mushrooms. I think my steak is about ready here. Oh, meat cooked on a flame is so good. It's so juicy. Very tender. I didn't overcook it. Good idea. Dylan's going round 2, steak and pineapple.
where's the other big one at? Oh,
Can you film me too?
Where the kids are throwing their sparkler sticks in, it's turning the flames like blue and purple.
I feel like I can just throw
It's
mine in.
really
Mom.
cool.
do it.
Okay.
So
Here, jump on.
underneath. Okay,
Oh.
that'll work.
Oh!
Whoa!
That's so cool.
So we are doing the roasting
Poke
starburst.
your finger.
You might want to heat up your roasting stick a little bit first. You're going to stab your finger down.
It's fine. Can't do anything.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
This is gonna get drippy real quick.
Well, you're putting it right in the fire.
Is it gonna taste like
That's
fire?
Dylan's preferred method of cooking.
Well, it's quicker. It's just like
Need help, baby.
I'd rather put it in the coals, but then it gets coals on them. So
So there it is, looking all melty. Do a taste test, Dylan. See if it's any good. Is it worth roasting? Is it worth roasting a starburst?
let's wait till it cools.
Your mom's gonna eat it now. She pulls it off. It's pink.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh.
It's your birthday. Recording.
And it was a pink one. Very good. I like. All right, Madeline, melted starburst on a scale of 1 to 10.
9.5.
9.5. Dylan,
I'd give it an 8.5. I like steak.
I would say 9.5. Daddy?
Not much different than just eating a Starburst.
It's more melty.
So
and
what are
soft.
starbursts normally?
They're just okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6.
A 6. All right. And Caden just ate his raw. I just had the best thing ever. Junior roasted me the most perfectly melted marshmallow, and it had pieces of that starburst still on the stick, and those mixed together. Oh my gosh, now that's like 12 out of 10. Junior is currently roasting a raspberry-filled powdered donut. I'm predicting that it's gonna fall off. He's predicting that it's gonna melt and be amazing. So we'll see who's right. Well, it didn't fall off. And judging by that delicious looking raspberry bubble, I'm thinking it's gonna be great. So, go ahead. See if it tastes any better than normal. Does it taste any different than normal?
It's better just because the filling is warmed up, you know, so that's nice.
But is it like worth roasting?
Yeah, I mean, if I have nothing better to do than sit around a fire, so.
All right. Madeline had this salt dough left over from school, and so she's making us some shapes, and then we're cooking them up on the fire. It's midnight, and this is where we're at. We tried the whole tent thing with the big mattress, and we could fit and we could be in there, but I just couldn't do it. I was too claustrophobic. I was up in that corner and I couldn't even see the door, and I couldn't do it. So we tried to deflate the mattress a little bit, but then once you deflate it a little bit and then Junior got on, then I was up in the ceiling and he was down on the ground, and so we're deflating it and we're gonna figure what we're gonna do next.
Because ours won't work.
We're robbing your mattress. Open the door.
You can open it.
So Caden is sleeping in the truck because he decided it was too crowded in there. So they can sleep on one mattress and we can steal the other. They had a slight spider infestation when they went to get in their tent because they left their
You and Dylan
door
gotta share a
open.
mattress, baby. You guys will get a
Got it.
How does that seem?
Were you already asleep?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Good morning. This morning Junior said, "Good morning, welcome to waking up from the worst sleep of your life." And it wasn't the worst sleep of my life. Actually, with the exception of not being able to stretch out my legs, it actually wasn't that bad at all. So we ended up with this twin mattress for both of us. So we had to be laying on our sides all night. And I slept super warm. Like, I didn't get cold at all, except for when I would stretch out my legs, because we have our sleeping bag. We have this giant sleeping bag that we share, and we didn't have it zipped all the way up. We just have like one is the bottom, one is the top. So when I would stretch my legs all the way out, like the cold air would come up my pant legs and like freeze me out. So I had to keep my legs bent, but then I would wake up and my legs would hurt because they had been bent for so long. But it was actually better than I thought it would be. So I don't know. Junior said it was like his worst night of sleep ever. So got some bagels toasting up over the fire here. We got Madeline's salt dough. She had done a heart, a tree, and she did a rainbow, but the other edge came off. And then I'm hearing voices, but I have yet to see life from the children. Got me a little cream cheese station set up. Madeline and I are going on an early morning hike. Well, not so much early, but it's morning, so a morning hike. This is one of my favorite things to do when we camp now, is get out when it's still fresh and early and go for a walk. And we're gonna follow that same trail that I found yesterday, and maybe get to follow it a little bit farther. So now that Junior knows where I am and where I'm going, in case I don't come back. So yeah, should be fun. We got Miss Liberty with us again today, our little guard doggy. Oh, just like yesterday, there's those mountain grouse. That's what scared us yesterday. So that seems dangerous. That tree fell over and it's just leaning in the branches of that one.
Boom.
Miss Madeline said before we leave, she has to have more steak kebabs. She really liked those. And we weren't planning on eating lunch here, so we're doing kind of a early brunch with the rest of the steak. And then last night, I don't know if it'll focus, I caught Dylan's hot starburst falling off of his thing, and I got blisters. It's not focusing. There we go. And I have blisters.
Did you catch steak?
So we decided to just go ahead and put all of the rest of the kebab ingredients on.
Right in the tip. So you can just grab it.
Yeah, honestly, Eternal's easier, but it's hard. Down.
Got everything packed in there using our giant sleeping bag as a tarp. And no, we didn't bring 4 packs of Coke Zero with us. When we stopped at this store, it was on sale and we bought it while we were there. I'm a fanatic, but not that bad. But we got everything loaded up. Looking better than we found it. Picked up some of their trash. This is a very awesome camping spot. We might be coming back here this summer when we can get in that creek a little bit more. So I guess we'll just head home and relax and get ready for the weekdays. So thanks for watching.